Hi guys, it's Brian here from Mindful. Oh, I can't talk. Yeah, I started doing a meditation this morning on the pad. I was thinking about doing this on paper, to be honest, just just to see if I can do it on paper. I do it on paper, but it never turns out as good as it does on my pad. But there you go. I'm just trying to think of what pattern to put in here. I quite like doing those line ones, especially with this new feature where you just keep it pressed, you can get nice straight lines. Bit of a cheat, but I quite like it. Anyway, I hope you've all been fine and life's been treating you good. This is my last, I think it's 2 weeks and I'm officially out of a job because I've been medically made redundant due to ill health. I sort of knew it was coming, but still not nice. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do because I've got a few debts still. So I need to go down that road of all that, that crap of dealing with debtors. I suppose that's just day-to-day stuff, isn't it? And what's the worst that can happen? I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, this new feature on the pad, where you keep the pen pressed, I really like it because my hands are so unsteady. I think it's probably because of all the meds I'm on. It's actually quite good because even as I'm doing this now, I can feel my body shaking, like as if I'm hungry, but I'm not hungry. I've just eaten. Yeah. I was doing a video earlier, testing out a new mic on a lavender mic, and I realised, wow, I sound like Darth Vader. But I shouldn't dwell on negative shit like that, should I? I think it's because of, I've got a big change coming. I've been working for over 16, 17 years in that one job. Obviously I was working before that. So it's a bit of a life change. But these things happen. We've all got our things. I heard a conversation on the internet the other day about how people see other YouTubers and they always seem to have such a perfect life. So it's the way social media's gone. So you think that your life sucks and you're the only one going through whatever the crap is. But I think what it is a lot of YouTubers don't actually share the baggage because maybe people just aren't interested in the baggage. Even the daily vloggers don't seem to share much of their day-to-day dramas. So it's like they got a perfect life going on, when in reality they probably haven't. They probably got their own crap to deal with, but they're just not sharing it on, I'm using my pen I did because I like the jaggedness of it. It kind of looks like a pencil. I know I'm cheating a little bit because I'm getting the lines as straight as I can using that function, but it's still very meditational because I'm still doing, you know, the start and the end point. Something's missing here. Should I put one right across? I think that would look a bit weird. Maybe I'll do one coming out of here, going up there. See, I just can't do straight lines. It's just not in me to do a straight line. Let's do it really about there, comes across there. What there? Yeah, so I mean, I could put something in these, couldn't I? Maybe like the curly normally goes down pretty well. I noticed that if I rush, I really bugger these up, and the trick is not to rush. Oh man, that's horrible looking, that one. Oh, I've got to get rid of that. That's horrible. Yeah, the trick is not to rush, and really you're supposed to keep your mistakes as well, but that just looked awful. What am I doing? I'm not doing circles, am I? I'm doing curlies. But sometimes you just can't get a steady hand. But you really need a steady hand. I don't know. Let's do one more. Get that overlap going. There you go. I think the secret here is with these things is trying to keep that distance consistent. So I'm concentrating on the distance, but it also makes my mind focus at the same time. So I'm taking my mind off all my debts. Whoops. And dealing with them. This is like my time. Dog's barking mad down there. Should I put one more in there? Yes. I've been doing a bit of research on the internet about mindful drawing, and although it's really beneficial, I mean, they say it's as equivalent as doing yoga as far as the meditational value of it goes, but I'm not really seeing much out there other than old videos. People done videos in like 2013. I mean, what do you think? Is there still interest out there for this sort of thing? Or do you think it's sort of gone past its sell-by date now? I know Zentagle are still doing their courses. So there must be something there. I mean, for meditational value, I think it's really good. I mean, I've tried a lot of meditational techniques, I must say. And I found this one I always end up coming back to, you know? So, I don't know. Maybe it's because this one's the easiest, I don't know. Seems to be easier drawing the line towards me than drawing it away from me. Yeah, I mean, this one could go on all day, couldn't it? But I tend to do it and then come back to it, and do it and come back to it, sort of thing. I mean, really, anyone could do these, couldn't they? I'll tell you a good thing I like with this new technique is you do it like a triangle, or whatever. I've completely buggered that up. And you just move it around. Like this. Let it fix itself, then rotate it. That's good fun, isn't it? Then you can rotate it. There you go. Like that, isn't it, me? I'm doing a new camera setup, believe it or not. You can see it's still looking down, but it's actually on a tabletop tripod by Monfrotto. It's quite expensive though for what it is, I must say. It's a 3-arm Monfrotto tabletop thing. And I've got the camera on it. I just thought it was a bit more convenient than having a big tripod over my desk. Seems to have worked out pretty well. That looks rubbish, doesn't it? Let's put a few dots in there just to fill that up. Yeah. I mean, the principle of this meditation is focus anyway, isn't it? So it doesn't matter if you're using that function at all, you know, at the same time, sort of thing. You could probably get some really good effects, because you could do things like circles really quick and then just play about with it like that. You know, it'd be nice if it kept it in a nice proper circle. I suppose maybe if you keep your finger down, maybe. Oops, no, that didn't work. Oh, let's try that again. Let's draw a circle, but keep your finger down. Ah, look. I didn't know that. Look, you see that? Look. Interesting. I didn't know you could do that. So you draw a circle, then do that. Draw a circle. Oh man, I'm gonna love this. I mean, come on. How cool is that? That is really cool. I know it's cheating, but it's still meditational because you're still doing the exercise of pen down, meeting, and then you just cheat a little bit like that. But you still got all that focus going on, you know. So as far as I'm concerned, it's still meditation, because you could spend all day just playing with that, couldn't you? I mean, it's doing its job. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, come on. Look how symmetrical that looks, and I can't even draw. Yeah, man. Oh, that's what I was going to say. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm going to Spain soon, because I think I need to get away and do something. And I thought I'd do a lot of videoing over there, and I wanted to do a bit of this Zen drawing out there in a really nice atmosphere, you know. So that'd be good fun to go out and actually sit outside and do this stuff in a really cool environment. But the other thing is, I've got another channel which it's on the site here on YouTube, but it's actually my favourite pics there, Brian's Vlog, where I do a lot of these just walking about videos, and I'll probably do a lot of videos on there because they're not really drawing related or meditation related, but more like my day-to-day vlogging sort of thing. So see how that pen's getting a bit juddery there? Doesn't like it, does it? like that. Yeah, so I do some more sort of day-to-day sort of vlogging style videos. But if you'd like me to do those sort of videos on this channel, let me know, because I'd rather just do one channel, to be honest with you. It's quite difficult multitasking on channels, you know. I mean, I'd like to do, if it was out in Spain, maybe show you about Spain, show you some of the textures out there. There's loads of textures, like, you know, stuff like this on their buildings and architecture. Give you some ideas for your artwork. Oh, that'd be good fun. Be good for this channel, and maybe do some of this out there. But I'd like to show you around Spain as well. Not that I know much of Spain. I've only been out there. Well, I've been out there about 4 times, but always in the same area. But yeah. But let me know anyway if you'd like to see more vloggy style videos, because I love doing vlogs, you know, just because they're more natural. I wonder if it would have been better if I did a circle in a circle like that. That works, doesn't it? No. Maybe that's what I'll do next time. I mean, I've buggered them up a bit now, but that looks like a good little effect, doesn't it? Bubbles. Could do some stippling in there. You can see how you can spend hours and just lose track of time doing one of these, you know. When you're doing stippling though, really you're supposed to concentrate, I suppose, on every tap of the pen. And you can see there's a lot of smudges there. Which brings me to that other point I did on one of my courses. I taught how you can look back at one of your meditations and you can see just how much you were focused because of the pen strokes. Like there, you see there's a lot of drag marks where I've just plopped the pen down. So rather than nice clear dots, where that means I'm taking my time, I'm focused on what I'm doing, I'm in no rush, I'm just in the zone. So that's how you know, you can look back on your past artwork and you can just sort of think what mood you was in, seeing these rushed pen strokes, you know, and maybe lines that aren't meeting up. Yeah, where you've come along with the pen and you've not focused on the start and the end point, like here, you see. Although some of this is technical, isn't it? Sometimes it's the pen just doesn't go there. You see mistakes like this where you've experimented, which is fine, but you've changed your mind and gone into the beautifying. You're thinking more beautifying it rather than just thinking about the meditation. You know, because now I know that looks better, but I mean, that's fine, because next time I'll just opt to do that, you know, like these circles not meeting up, stuff like that is sort of telltales of how you were doing in that meditation. So sometimes it's good to look back over your work, over your previous meditations, just have a look. You know, like I must have been in quite a good zone here when I was doing these dots, because they're nice, evenly spaced and thought about. You know, there's focus there on the dots, so I was in no rush when I was doing those. Spacing of the shapes is quite consistent, so I was focused on that. You know, it doesn't seem like I was rushing. That's what I'm trying to say. So I find that quite good when you're looking back on a meditation. Things like that. A lot of things. And I think like that when I'm looking at someone else's drawing as well. I mean, I'm looking to see, you know, symmetrical focus on their one as well, because you know you can do it on anything, can't you? You can just have a look at that and you think, well, that looks a bit experimental. That's fine though. Dots aren't very evenly spaced, you know what I mean? Just have a look at it like that, you know. Just saying. Anyway, I won't drag this out, you know. It's obviously we've all got things to do. You've probably got a busy life. I just wanted to catch up, really pop in, say hi, and sort of update you on what's going on with me. So next week I'll be unemployed, I suppose. Medically unemployed. I don't know what they call it. Is it medical redundancy? Whatever. Happens, it happens. Anyway, I'll tell you what though, when I get to Spain it'd be good fun. I hope anyway. Be a good break. Make some videos. I got some videos on the other channel when I was out there last. I'd like to do some more Zen stuff out there and things, so that'd be good. Anyway, be good out there. I'll talk again soon. Remember, if you haven't subscribed, show your love and press that subscribe button and the thumbs up. That'd be great. Anyway, talk again soon. Take care.